Welcome back, Scent Squad. Welcome to Fragrance Friday. My name is Emerald C, and I'm here with Burberry Her. So you guys already have my Burberry Black, which is by far one of my favorite fragrances. It's very sexy and elegant. This right here is the complete opposite. This is phenomenal for the ladies if you love like a fruity, floral, warm, gourmand fragrance. Like that's what this reminds me of, like a fruity musk aroma. This is great for you if you love fragrances like that. I have Baccarat Rouge 540 and I got it over a year ago. When I smelled Baccarat Rouge 540, I'm like, this kind of reminds me of Burberry Her. Couldn't figure out why, because I'm like, they don't have a lot of the same notes in common. Did the research and then I realized the nose that is behind Baccarat Rouge 540 is the same creator of the Burberry Her fragrance. So of course it made a lot of sense there. The notes that we have in this fragrance are strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, orange, and lemon. These are our top notes. This is what we're going to smell first when we first smell the fragrance. You're going to get a bright burst of that strawberry followed by the raspberry. So those are the two notes that you are going to smell first. The only downside to that is the strawberry is kind of synthetic, which is slightly cringy here because it's such a beautiful fragrance. But I will say this, you only smell that synthetic version of the strawberry for, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 minutes before it begins to dry down and you're hit with your heart notes. Depending on the fragrance and how it's created, it can last anywhere between minutes to hours. So you're going to get hit with your heart notes. What you're going to smell is the violet and jasmine, followed by your base notes. So this is your dry down fragrance. This is what you're going to smell for most of the time during your entity of wearing the fragrance. You have musk, vanilla, cashmerian, woody notes, patchouli, oak moss, and amber. So they kind of round off the base notes for the dry down. Now, I will say this, Burberry Her is a very long lasting fragrance. Even if you don't hit your pulse points, which are, your neck, your wrist, in front of your elbows, behind your ankles, behind your knees, chest and everywhere else, even though all of those aren't your pulse points, without hitting it, it is a very long-lasting fragrance, lasting anywhere between 7 to 12 hours, and it lasts forever on your clothing. So if you have a favorite robe that you wear around the house and you kind of spritz it a little bit, it is going to smell like that literally for weeks, because I have a few robes that I wear and each one has a different scent, and this is the scent note on my pink robe, and it literally smells so freaking good. The projection, the sillage for the fragrance, it's going to radiate within an arm's distance of your body. This is a cute fragrance if you work in an office or in a cubicle or in an enclosed area where you're in close proximity with your coworkers and they are like scent sensitive. I feel like this is a cute fragrance. If you go light, we're talking 1 to 2 sprays that you can easily wear when you go to work. It's easy to wear when you are going to a workout or something along those lines. It's like a very creamy strawberry aroma I'll get after, I want to say, about a half hour to 45 minutes of wearing it, but not overwhelming. That's when you get those very earthy, musky notes that kind of kick in. Now, Burberry Her is a really good scent that you can wear almost any season. Maybe not as much in the winter, at least for me. I feel like it's phenomenal in the summer, spring, and fall. When I first got it, I got it like 4 years ago, and it was definitely in the summertime, and it was very nice. And it took me a while to actually like completely fall in love with it. It was just something that was a little bit different than the fragrances that I already had in my collection. But once I fell in love with it, I fell hard. I wear it to sleep. Of course, I have it on my robe. If I'm going to run errands out, this is another fragrance that I'll just kind of wear just a few spritz of and then head on out the door. Just cute little errands. If we're doing something with the kids over the weekend, then I'm like, all right, this is going to be so much fun. And that might be my fragrance there, even though I do cycle through it. It's a phenomenal daytime fragrance, and it does lean more towards the ladies. So, some fragrances, it's like, okay, this would be a cute unisex fragrance. It's not like masculine where it's like piney, earthy, woody, like her, like a man. So it doesn't lean in that direction. It is more on the floral sweetie aroma, and that reminds me of something that's more feminine, something a woman would wear. Age range for this fragrance. So this is one of the fragrances I feel like you could wear at all ages, right? Valentino, Donna, Born in Roma, Coastal Fantasy. I feel like that's more of a youthful 20-year-old, 30-year-old fragrance. I feel like this is something cute for the younger girls, for the younger ladies. And then we have the Estee Lauder fragrances where it's like, okay, this feels like something an older woman will wear. Or the Chanel No. 5. It's like, okay, this is a very mature, powdery, grown woman fragrance. It's like, all right, it's sexier, it's mature. And then one side is like youthful. This right here, I feel like is the perfect combination where you can wear it in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. It's not overwhelming. It's not inoffensive. It's just like a really general safe buy fragrance that's also very warm, sweet, and lovely. If you have this fragrance and you wear it or you're thinking about wearing it, I want you to drop your feedback below. If you wear it, do you love it? How long does it last for you? How long have you had it? Do you get lots of compliments on it? Is it a compliment getter for you? Until then, I will see you in the next video. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to the Little Scent Squad.